Yo, how's it going, guys? Psycho here, coming at you with another video on how to speedrun Alien Isolation. No major glitches, this time for the legendary mission 14 with the nest, right? So we hop right in, let's go. So this mission is
we are almost at
one part easy and one part super hard. So the easy part is at the beginning with the androids. You will actually see why. I'm taking an EMP out here, so I'm checking my loot again, right? If you haven't healed or already, heal, guys. So I'm taking the EMP out. I'm going to the first lever here. Bring it up. Let's continue this a little bit. And go to the generator, generate, and then I'm going this side here. Is actually, you could also go from the other side, but you have to wait for that train thingy to come over. So we just run around it, right? It's the fastest way to do it. Then we are just running. Don't be scared here, guys. You can easily run. The android will never catch up, even though the camera catches me. Grab that upgrade, just run all the way.
Secret admirers.
Don't care about these cameras. Then I'm actually activating the EMP, so I'm long pressing R to activate it and to drop it down, right?
Fellow speedrunners.
Like this. And then I'm just torching it. So the main thing here is the android will actually follow you. And he will trigger that EMP.
If you have the time, go check them out.
I need to
find all of them in
I think you heard it. To get my headphones so that I hear it myself. So the android is still stunned, right? He will never get to you. So easy peasy. Just don't waste any time looting anything. Just do that and you should be fine. So if you have really hard loot problems, there could be loot right here. Don't worry about making sound, guys. You can make a lot of sound here. The android will actually only trigger once you stepped over that door frame here. So you could also save here if you want to. No problem.
Alright. Oh shit.
So the android will actually see me now. I'm going to that lever here. Don't waste any time doing that, guys. You can't waste time doing this. So the other android, the android is here right to the left side. I'm making a little bit of a turn, right? Here he is. You see, he's pretty close to me. The thing here is, guys, just do that. Don't wait until you are up here, because there's actually a bug here in the game. If you throw that flare, I don't know exactly where it is, but it's somewhere over here. That elevation, if you throw it there, the game will crash. Right? So don't throw it there. I usually just throw it right. He's right beside me. I throw it right on that spot here, so to stun him and then go up doing the lever thingy, right? There's loot over here, so keep an eye out if you want to grab that. Now you need to be fast, because the android will not be stunned forever, right?
Have fun.
Do that lever here.
Is he already done with it? No, he's not done yet.
Go for the generator, do it fast.
He's coming.
And then just hide from him, right? He will come for you, but you have to be careful that he doesn't fall into that vent with you. So you see that I'm actually hovering now in the on the hole here, because he's actually so near me. He wanted to grab me, so the game actually doesn't let me fall down because he's so near. So make sure he is not that near, that's bad.
I was so
That was pretty close. But I've also seen with other runners him actually falling into the vent with you, which is pretty funny.
taking out the EMP.
So you're going up the ladder here. It's not important.
Would be bad because
If you're not sure in this place here, I would actually save here, because the other super show, you are getting to the first super show here in mission 14. So you could actually save right here, no problem. You will not mess up any patterns like that. And there's also a bug here, guys, with the androids. If you are running out too fast through this door, depending on your frames that you have, you could actually get a bug that the other androids are being stuck. And if you get that, you will actually soft lock the game, you know. So you're probably advised to save right behind, right where I'm standing now. Don't run out fast. Wait for the door to open. Wait for a second right here, and then just go out, right? See that I'm stopping for a second there because I know there's a bug. And the bug actually is with these two guys here. You know, there are two androids right here that are going through the door, and the Super Joe locks the door down, you know. But with the bug, you can get the door will actually not be up, and the androids will still be there, and you will be screwed, basically. There's an invisible wall here where the door is, and that invisible wall will never go away. Even though you go around and do all the things you need to do, the invisible wall will stay there, right? And you will have a soft lock, basically. You can't continue the game. So I'm making a lot of noise here, psycho hopping, so that the android sees me. You could also make this a little bit fast. You could, depending on where he stands, you could also just YOLO in, grab the bolt gun, and then go right to the computer and basically just tank the damage, right? But I'm not doing that because it's super dangerous, guys. It's I wouldn't suggest you are doing that, because usually it doesn't stand that far away from the bolt gun, and it will just grab you immediately. And then you're just screwed. So I would highly suggest you do this threat over here. So we're waiting behind the box, so that he comes behind the box, right? Then I'm grabbing the bolt gun. And I'm probably getting grabbed, right? Yeah. You have to make sure that he will, that he really comes around the box, right? So that he has a longer time to get to you, and that you can really bolt gun him. You could also just go for the computer and then tank the damage, as I said before. But that also could kill you, right?
Of course, I'm getting the super slow animation.
Then go for the computer and open it, and you should be fine. Make sure the bolt gun is reloaded again, and then go for the elevator, and that was basically that part here, right? Easy.
Yeah, it's dangerous, you know. That's why I'm not doing it. Without
there could be loot here somewhere on that thingy here, so check it if there is some. Now we get the weapons back, right? Yay. Now if you're not safe, what you're doing, save over here if you want to. Doesn't mess up any patterns, so it's okay.
I actually wanted to call it a day before this run.
So
14 shots. No, it looks pretty.
The main thing here is, guys, I'm usually checking out where the super shows are. So one super show is right here. The other one, it's hard to see here because of the resolution. Sometimes there should be one here and one here, but it's totally random, you know. You really can't say where they really are. There are 4 super shows here. And the reason why I'm checking it is because I may stun this guy here with a revolver shot, right? Or shotgun shot, however you want to. And the time I need to get to the other Super Joe, you know, could be enough, as I said, the 10 seconds or so that I can just run past the second guy and he will only hit me and not grab me. And the reason why I'm checking where all the Joes are, if there are two over here, I know I need to go to the left side, right? So that no Super Joe is in my way anymore and I will not be grabbed again, because it's always dangerous to stun them. You can get grabbed, right? If they teleport or something, so doing some weird moves. So I'm checking where I need to go, and then I'm just going that way where are less androids. Sometimes actually this Super Joe over here will actually notice you and then turn around and come at you, and you could actually just run around him. You could, if you don't want to stun him, you could wait until he's right here, right at that spot here, and then you just basically do the strafe fake out turn again, and then you just run around him, right, and continue. Right, so
Decent.
now he turns around, right? He turns around. He saw me. The other ones are alerted as well. So I'm waiting, see that, and then I'm just running around him. Stunning this guy. This is actually also funny, you know. You have to be really careful with Super Joes stunning them. You're usually better off waiting for the grab animation to start and then do the revolver shot. And I actually would advise you to do a shotgun shot, actually, because it's easier to aim at them and hit them in the end. So wait for the grab animation to start. And he has actually a really long grab range, much longer than normal Joes. So just try to stun them as soon as the grab animation starts to cancel it, and then just continue, right? But I did not do that here. That's why I got grabbed. And there are actually two androids over here.
What?
You can see that there are two androids over here, right? So I'm,
Bloody cheats.
for whatever reason, I'm going this way. Stupid me. Yeah, you see, I'm not perfect at all. I'm not perfect at all. But I just took the damage and I went this way. I should have gone the other way. Wouldn't get hit there.
Did he grab me?
So we are going for to the nest. I'm not healing yet because I could get damage in the nest as well through a facehugger. So I'm healing after the nest because I'm going to full YOLO through everything.
I stunned him, you know, and he grabbed me anyways.
So we are going for the nest. Full YOLO in the nest, guys. Amazing, right? Grab the flamethrower. I could be all the stuff as well on the table. Don't save, guys. Actually, if you've seen it, the game actually auto-saved here as soon as you got into the nest. So don't worry about saving. If you fuck up the nest, you can do the nest again. You know, you don't have to start from the last save way back. So run the whole thing here. So there's actually a facehugger coming at you. I don't know where actually his position exactly is. I think he's coming from this way here or this way. You heard him coming, right? There's actually, it's allowed here in NMG to just go this way, hawk that egg, hawk that closet here, and go through the egg immediately. And that will cancel out that facehugger completely. So you don't have to kill him, just do that and you should be fine. That's easy. That's really stable, no problem. And it's allowed. Just activate it and the facehugger is gone. There could be loot on the table here as well. And the thing here, why you see me going back a little bit, You saw me. It's pretty important. So you see me making a move backwards to the left side, right? See me that? Backwards to the left side, turning around. And then I do, that's really important. I do basically an L, you know. I'm doing an L here, this way, and then pulling that lever down. The reason why I'm doing that is if you go straight, right, there's a facehugger coming out of this egg, right? He will come out of this egg. He's scripted to come out of this egg. And if you... no, it's not scripted. I'm stupid. It's not scripted to come out of this egg. But if you go this way, you are so close to that egg, he will actually trigger to come out. But if you do an L like this, you are too far away from that egg and he will never come out, right? So keep that in mind. Don't go straight. Make a little bit of a turn, an L, and you are fine. And then keep on the pillar, close to the pillar, and go for the other lever, and the facehugger will never be triggered. So now I'm just running out. I'm stopping right here. That's really important that you do that, guys, because you can soft lock your game. Stopping right here, or even before. Don't cross that safe station. Stop here and wait for the alien to attack you. Actually, the alien is standing right here. It's always the same, super stable. And you only need, if you stop and flame him, you only need two short bursts and he will go up the vents. So keep that in mind. Only 2 short bursts is enough to make him go up. But you need to stand still to do that. Stand still. And then the important thing here is don't cross that safe station until the objective here updates. Because the other door will soft lock and will not open. If you are too fast and it soft locks, in case you have crossed this line here already, and it soft locks and door doesn't open, turn around, go back to that trigger point, you know, and then turn around again and it should open, right? So the game doesn't completely soft lock. You can still trigger it, but you have to go back and then turn around again. Keep that in mind. Really important.
Let's go up.
I even messed it up here with, you see that with the flames, that was stupid. You actually only need 2 bursts here if you do it correctly, but that's the same thing I explained with the flamethrower in mission 10. He has to be close to you to flame him. If he's too far away and you flame him twice, that's not enough for him to go up. You know, he has to be really close, but not too close, of course, so that he can kill you. He has to be close to flame him and you should be fine. So go in here. There are 2 aliens here, remember that. The other one will drop and go for the vent and searching for you. So I'm just running here all the way. I'm actually killing that facehugger. There's a facehugger coming up right here from behind. Right here, right. I'm actually killing him with the shotgun because I want to save flamethrower fuel. But if you're not safe doing that, I would suggest you just use the flamethrower for this. But I'm trying to do it with the shotgun. It's usually easy for me. And if I miss him for whatever reason, I'm swinging once I get close to him once with the wrench as for safety reasons, so that I can still kill him if I missed him, right? So you usually see me just swinging the wrench after I hit him. You see that? I hit the wrench as well. So now here, just run. Don't stop. Run, 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 run. Go through the hole and you should be fine. If he chases you too much, Get out the flamethrower, threaten him a little bit, and then get into the vent. The alien will not get into the vent with you, you know. So now this is also important. Time that right. Do a shot, revolver shot right here, like this. This will actually make the alien go up. This will make the second alien that dropped go up the vent, because he can't get to you right here, right? That's why he goes up the vent. Basically same mechanic as in mission 7. Now I'm doing another shot. This is important. This is really important. We saw him passing that vent here. As soon as he passed that vent, I'm doing a revolver shot. I could also loot that body if you want to. And now he can't get to you, right? Can't get to you. So I can't... same mechanic as in mission 7. It is targeting the vent again. He's locked onto that vent. So you can just get out of the vent, that vent here. And just run past him and he wouldn't harm you. Right, but still keep in mind there's a second alien active. No. There's also an item right to the right side here if you want to grab it. Grabbed it. And this is actually super dangerous. The second alien will usually drop right now. Somewhere. Sometimes he can even catch you doing that lever. Now he will drop actually. I hear that dropping sound coming. Right, I need to make it a little bit louder. And I think I will cancel this lever. See that? I cancel it, flame him. And he will drop somewhere over there or behind you, depending on what RNG you get. So just run the rest, avoid the vents. And sometimes he could also drop at the other vent. At one of those vents, so you need to flame in probably. That's totally RNG, you can't really control that. So you have to improvise a little bit here. And there's also a facehugger coming here. And you could also try to shoot him with the shotgun, but the hitboxes are pretty bad in this vent, guys. I got killed a lot of times due to that facehugger. So I'm usually just flaming him. I'm wasting fuel on him just because to avoid a headache. But you could kill him with the shotgun or the revolver if you're brave enough. Then just run the whole thing. Important thing here. There's a vent here and there's a vent here. Don't go under that vent. So keep to the right side here and then run past it, right? And he could also drop. Guys, he could drop.
Don't drop now.
Keep away from that vent over here. There's also a vent here. So just run straight. If he drops, guys, you can just threaten him once and then go press the button, right? And once you press the button, you're actually safe. He can't get to you anymore. But he didn't drop in this case.
We are fine.
And
so
the nest is over. Right, easy. Practice this a little bit. This should be fine, actually, guys.
To do what I want to do. I don't have a pipe.
So I'm going to heal now. Because I'm going to tank damage here. Doing some noise so that the androids notice me. There's actually also look at those crates here if they have loot on it. You know, check them out if they have loot. So we're going to the right side first. You could also do the left side, but I think the right side is a bit more stable. So basic thing here is we are just stunning the guys, doing the hacks and trying to get away from them and taking the damage from them, right? Stunning them, see that? They start the grab animation. I'm waiting a little bit so that this guy here doesn't get too close to me so that I can actually hack this terminal here. And yeah, just doing that. If you get this minigame here, guys, quit it out immediately because this takes way too long. Don't do it. Just get out of it with Q and so I'm just pressing basically Q and peek to get out of this menu as fast as possible. And then I'm going in again quickly, so I get another one. This one here is actually the best one minigame you can get. The other android will hit me, you heard that. This minigame is okay as well.
Come on.
Don't waste too much time. This threat is really dangerous if you're not good at those minigames, guys. So maybe if you're not good at them, heal again here. I may heal again. I'm not sure if I do that in this. Yeah, I'm healing again, just for safety reasons. And the thing here is, guys, if you want to avoid being grabbed after you are finished with hacking the terminal, I'm usually just going straight. You know, he's pretty close to me here, and the other guys are actually right behind him. So I'm usually just going to stun him first, then going to do the hack, and that way I should be able to get away without being grabbed, right? Going to stun him, right? Do the hack, and then I'm just running away. And he will just hit me, he will not grab me again. Same with this guy over here. Getting out of that one. I'm getting hit again, you hear that?
Come on. It's okay. Oh my god.
And that's it. That's it.
Oh my god. It's okay. It's fine.
So just go this way, because of the other way around, there would be a lot of androids, you know, because they walked around. Sometimes you can actually not get that android over there, the last android you saw. So I'm usually now going the other side because the androids followed me on the other side, you know. So they should not be in my way here.
This is how to get around the androids.
And now there are more androids to come. They are scripted to come down here, right? So I'm trying to stun them and I'm stupid. Getting wrapped again.
What are you guys
I'm getting hit here. And they die. And that's it, right? That's basically it.
I was too slow.
Guys, if you're not brave enough to do this threat, I would suggest you just kill him with the first 4 androids. Just kill them with the bolt gun. If you have a pipe bomb, pipe them first and kill them with the shotguns to the head. You need if you're good at aiming with the shotgun, you need 3 headshots to kill them with the shotgun. And yeah, you can also kill them with the bolt gun. If you would probably waste like a minute or so, but if you're not after every second, you should be fine, right? So we are skipping this. This is just cutscene. So now I think I'm healing again. Probably, I should.
Well, let's build a flash. So, where did you plant this? Where you talked to Ricardo, Darkstar?
I think I messed up the flashbang strat here in this run, so I'm not going to show you what I did in this run because that's bad. I sometimes try some new strats out in a run. I shouldn't be doing that, but it's just my time schedule. I don't have time to practice off stream, so I'm doing it in a run. Should not do that, guys. Don't do it. So I'm going to loot some stuff here after calling the tram. Usually you get really empty boxes here. And there's also loot lying back here on this one here, right?
Nice.
And now there's also another loot spot. Not here. Usually there could be loot here on that seat here. And on this seat, and on this crate as well, right? So on this crate over here, you see that on the right side, there could be loot.
to close.
That's basically it, right? Now I'm going to heal. That's important. And I'm going in, and that was mission 14, guys.
Planted while you talk.
Right.
Retardo planted in the curve.
So that was it, guys. I hope you found it valuable. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments down below. Leave me a like if you want to, and subscribe, please. Would be great. And we see us in the next one, guys. Bye bye.